Alrighty, good morning. It is a Monday morning. I am not retired. I am retiring at the end of the month. But I'll still be here. So hopefully you guys will join me. A lot of nice words. Thank you very much. It's a weird thing because we're all in this together, and I feel like it's fun for me to do, and it's apparently you guys don't mind watching it, and you get something out of it, and that makes me super happy. Some of the nice I keep wanting to write everybody back, all the nice things I've heard, but I'm going to be around for a month. So we will have time to depart. Plus, I won't be departing. I'm going to be here. So I'm on demand. So you can just go, oh, I want to see Bill, do whatever, or I want to know what the weather's like in the mountains or whatever. I will always have that here for you, I hope. That is my plan anyway. We're going to grow this bad boy, and it's fun. It's just fun. Like, if you ever listen to me on KMBR, I'm not a funny guy. I'm a guy, and I'm just like you. I'm just like you, like more like you than you think. I was not a great student. I went to Cal. I hit all the beats, but I wasn't a genius student. I was kind of always outside, right? Like you, and so we're all in this together, and I'm not trying to make money. I'm just doing this because I love it. And it makes me so happy that after television, I have a way to do that. And what I was going to say about the radio is I was on with Tommy Tolbert a lot back in the day at KMBR for years. And I loved that because we could talk like this. And Tommy was the best anyway. I mean, he's a genius. But I'm not funny. I'm just different. And that's kind of works on television because everything over the years on television is kind of the same, but something different shows up. And so that's kind of that's my whole shtick. I'm different, I think. But now, maybe not. So Southern California got rain. That's awesome. I'm a little disappointed in the way the mainstream media, like networks, because it's not their fault, but the rain needed to happen because they hadn't had rain, and the fuel moistures were extremely low, and the fire danger was code red, and it rains. Perfect. Rains a half inch, maybe an inch. But the headlines, I was flicking through the newscasts, the big ones on the network, and they're lamenting potential flooding. And yes, it's all true. That's possible. But fuel moistures at this point are more important than mudslides on Highway 1, I suspect, unless you had some horrible catastrophic event. But I can't imagine an event much worse than the Palisades. And they were set up for that. So this rain is extremely beneficial, even though I suspect, as with any rain in Southern California, they're going to have some stuff. I don't see any stuff. I've looked for stuff. They'll probably have some stuff. But far be it for us to go, oh, it's raining in LA, gloom and doom again. It's like, no, it's raining in LA. That's good. They haven't had rain. So you know where I'm coming from. So they're getting rain down there. I think it's been very beneficial, the rain thus far. We are in a holding pattern in Northern California for the next few days. And then the pattern shifts. We get into a pattern that's going to allow the jet stream to slip further south into a zonal flow, or a more zonal flow, which is we call it latitudinal flow. So you're lower, the jet stream is going to be at a lower latitude. Simple. That's all you need. We can get into that some other time. So there's the Southern California showers. There's the fog down out by east side of Bakersfield. There's the snow in the Sierra Nevada, and there is your incredibly beautiful California coastline. I can pull this up. Let's see if I make this a little larger. Yeah, I can't. This is, I don't know if you can see it, but you can see that cloud cover down in Southern California. This is the rain. Now, this is CNFRC, California Nevada River Forecast Center. I want to show you, first of all, that's the state. Can you see the state? Kind of. You can see California and Nevada outlined in yellow. But you can see, except for that anomalous 3 inches, because that's clearly a mistake, you can see the colors. Don't even worry about the numbers. The colors will tell you everything. There's a bunch of rain. Very little rain showed up in the Bay Area the last 24 hours. 0.01 in the Santa Cruz Mountains, Bonnie Doon area. 0.04 by Saratoga. Big Sur came in at almost a half inch in one spot. That could be the case, yeah. And then you get down to Santa Barbara, and you see the rain totals increasing, right? And so now we're down to Point Conception. Point Conception is the dividing point, basically. It's traditionally been the dividing point between Northern and Southern California. You used to call it the California Bight. and it plays significantly into California weather, significantly, and that's south of there. That's where the rain falls. So you can see even Santa Barbara, that's a significant amount of rain up or above Santa Barbara, 1.57 inches, half inch along the coast. This is what I call extremely beneficial rainfall. Now, as you get down towards the fire zones, you're coming in at a quarter inch, half inch, maybe a little more, but this is all manageable. Even as we come down towards Malibu, you're coming in at 0.6 of an inch, 0.8 of an inch in the Malibu Hills. It's updating, and so you see the deal. So this is the last 24 hours. There's been a little bit more rain than this, and there'll be a little bit more to come. But it has been a good weather system. It has been good, and that's how. One second. That's how we will look at this and take the good. The bad was the fire. The good is the rain, even though there will be some issues. Okay, so here is the low that's bringing Southern California rainfall right now. And then this is a long-range model, pardon me. And then we're going through the GFS long-range model. We are going to go all the way through today and tomorrow. And then the ridge is there. We see where we are. And then watch what happens on Friday, right? That's Friday afternoon. See the system go through. That breaks down the ridge. And right in here, that becomes zonal. See how it's a latitudinal flow, meaning it's going basically from due west to due east. And so that's good, that good. And that's going to be bringing probably some good rain to Northern California. And it opens the door, right? Look at this. That looks awesome. So that's on. Again, this is way out. This is the model going, okay, look where the jet stream is going to be, you guys. So that's significant. And that rain, if that all happens like that, then yeah, LA may have some issues in those fire zones. But that's how it goes. That's how it goes. I think flooding, fires, all that, we're going to be living with it for a long time, especially when we build our homes on ridge lines, when we build our homes in floodplains. I mean, I'm not dissing anybody. I'd love to have an ocean view property, but I would also accept the idea that these are the things that can happen. So, okay, so here is the GFS sea level pressure, right? The lines, and that represents pressure gradient. And you see it is windy, right? That's pretty breezy up in the hills. So that is essentially this morning and today, some breezy conditions up around Tahoe. We'll go up there in a little bit. You see LA, that rain clears out pretty quick. So it didn't stick around. It should be fine. And then we roll through time waiting for Friday. I don't see any wind events in LA. And then here we go. This is Friday morning, about 10, and rain north. But you see now we're into Saturday, Sunday, right? It's clicking. It's clicking. So this pattern, this is all the way through February 7th. That would be a big event for LA right there if that happens. But my point is, it's a long-range model. It's not always spot-on accurate, but they're really good at giving you a positioning of the jet stream. Like, oh, it's going to be here or here. They won't granular, not good at all, especially the GFS. But in terms of, oh, it's going to be approximately this latitude, we just needed to get close, man. And that shows it getting close. This Ocean Beach surf is small. I went out yesterday just because I hadn't surfed in a while. It's so busy. It's not busy today, but I guess I get for going on a weekend. But it was super busy. Like, it was fun. Lots of nice people out, but super busy. Okay, Salt Creek in Southern California, one of the prettiest beaches, I think. You can see they got some rain. The sand looks wet, unless it's a high tide, but I think they got some rain. And then you see some alto cumulus clouds as that system tries to clear out of the area. And then we go to Lake Tahoe, to Palisades, Tahoe, where my good friend Billy Hudson works. And he's my source at Palisades. He's a great guy. Billy was a Olympic downhill skier. I think he was at Kitzbühel. You probably know Billy Hudson. If you're my age, you know who Bill Hudson is. But he's an awesome dude, and he's a good source. I mean, he grew up right here on the side of that mountain. So he knows everything about the mountain. So this is, I'm not even sure where this is. I should know. Oh, this is over by Far East. And a lot of groomers, not many people out. I'm always a little jealous of, like, that guy. I'm like, okay, how'd you pull that off, dude? Not the Borden, but how'd you get off work, man? How'd you do that? Is the boss going to see you on camera right now? I always like, anyway. Okay, just because it's like, that's the height of awesome. Is like Monday morning skiing and having enough money to ski. That's the height of awesome. This is one of my favorite shots too. This is Point Bonita, Mount Tam, Golden Gate Bridge. Beautiful, beautiful day. And this will be hard on the eyes, but I'm going to do it. We can swing around and pick up Mount Diablo right here. There's San Francisco, and there's Mount Diablo. I think you can see that well. So covered a little, covered a lot. There's Mount Shasta. Yeah, I'm going to say it's my favorite mountain ever. It's my favorite mountain ever. I think it's a lot of people's favorite mountain. The notes on the retirement have been really sweet. Thank you. And I'm going through confused emotions because I've been doing this. Before I was doing this, I was living in my car. I was 38 years ago. And living in my car in a good way, like surfing the coast, just, whatever. But poor, no money. And then the last 35 years have been a blur of doing weather, which has been ridiculously awesome. And now I still do weather, but I'm not going to have that TV schedule after in March and April and beyond. And it's just sort of like, wow. And I'll be honest with you, I have a slight fear. And the fear is, because I'm super kinetic, you're probably picking up on that, that I'll have not too much time, but I always have something to do. And I know that I will hammer. Like there's a couple things I really want to learn how to do, like paragliding and stuff. And so I'll just kind of get, and which is exciting, but it's also like scary because it's like, oh my God, there are enough hours in the day. I have so many things I want to do. Because when you work, you just, right? You guys work, when you work, you just go, okay, I got to get to Friday, man. I got to get to Friday. Oh, it's Monday. Got to get to Friday, right? And that's a nice little comforting, it's a comforting thing, I think. It really is, because the routine, pattern, it's awesome. Man, me without a pattern, I mean, there'll still be a pattern, but it has the potential to be, holy smokes, right? So, yeah, I'm excited, actually. And I mean, I love TV and I love Channel 2, but I'm not gonna miss TV very much, just because it's changed a little bit. As you know, everybody knows. I mean, the media, all media has changed, and that's why I'm here. Anyway, thank you so much for all the nice words, and I'll be around for a while, and I will try. I don't know how much of talking about retiring. I feel like I want to say thank you to each and every one of you, go have coffee with you, go talk to you, go name my pets after you. But I can't, but I want to. Okay, see you back here.